here this afternoon with head swimming and diving coach here at Alex Kuhn to discuss the upcoming swimming and diving season. So to start, Alex, what are your team's greatest strengths, do you think, this season?
Well, I'm really excited about this year just because we have a very young team, but definitely one of the most talented teams I've ever coached, and especially on our women's side. And if I had to really pick several events, for the guys team this year, we have a lot of strength in our distance events, especially our 200s and up. We're a little bit lacking on our breaststroke events there, but definitely from a distance free, distance IM, butterfly is a very strong strength for us this upcoming season. The women, on the other hand, we have pretty much this one straight line of top talent in each event there. Caroline's going to be manning the breaststroke. We have Mallory and Elena manning the butterfly. Juliet, Leah in the sprint freestyles. We have a lot of people in a variety of events that will help us in our dual meet season.
Good, good. Well, since you bring up the dual meets, who do you think is going to be your biggest challenge this season in next meets?
I always have that very corny answer where I always say I don't really care about the dual meets. We're a championship caliber team. We train to swim well at championships there. But to say that dual meets don't matter to our team is probably a lie as well. I would say that, going into this year, we definitely wanted to improve the overall talent of our team to allow us to compete with some of our teams, such as Cal Lutheran, where the women were beat by them last year. Another team is Pomona Pitzer, which always is a rivalry just because of the academic talent that both schools attract. Of course, we always are going after the top teams in our conference, which are Redlands and Claremont, but always the competition, hopefully internally, is greater than the competition we face outside.
Great. Well, kind of, looking at those kind of performances, who are some of the returners that you're really looking to this year to kind of step up and contribute towards those successes?
Well, the leadership has been great. And being in my second year there, the first year was really set on changing the culture, making the culture what we want, which is that everybody's a leader. And sophomores and up this year have really kind of taken that on. On the women's side, Elena is someone who, just being a sophomore there, has really taken up her training to a new level. Lauren has come in better shape than I've ever seen her, especially compared to last year. People that are seniors this year, Claire, one of our captains who actually studied abroad in Thailand in the spring, has come back with a new positive attitude, just really has taken on the role of being the most versatile swimmer as possible there. On the guys' side, Minor will be leading the men as far as captains go. He's sprint freestyle, but he's also increased his repertoire to do the 200 free as well as a butterfly. We also have another group of sophomore talents there. Riley has been an influential leader when it comes to actually being that friend of everyone. Zach's been a great leader when it comes to the hard work ethic there. Steven's been the leader when it comes to dryland. And I think with the upperclassmen and their leadership, they all have their own different roles, a little bit of strengths here, a little bit of weaknesses, but the best part is they all complement each other.
Great. Well, it sounds like you've got some great leadership.
We're excited about that.
So tell me a little bit about the incoming first years and how you see them contributing.
We're young. We're 18, and there's 18 of them. And with such a young team, you being a coach, you know how it is. They're either going to rise to the challenge or they're going to get a little nervous. And we had a meet just a couple weeks ago at the Redlands Invite, and they didn't show any signs of being scared. They showed signs of confidence. Actually, a couple of our first years were the top swimmers in their events against some of even the Division I and Division II programs in the country. With those 18, if they perform as well as we expect them to do, both teams' outcomes will result in better improvements. If they don't, if they get a little bit nervous, if the confidence does low, then our season may go down with it. But I have a lot of confidence that each one personally has taken a liking to the three things that we really focus on, which is a positive attitude, come in and work hard every day, and really be a family. And I think that's a result of not just the senior leadership, but them wanting to be a part of that type of program.
Good. Well, you mentioned improvements. Obviously, last year you guys took a big step forward and with a relatively small team, and now you're a little bit larger. What are some of the things you're going to continue to do this year to make sure that you guys take another step forward and continue to improve?
Well, we've definitely increased our training. The yardage, not just even the yardage, but the focus on technique, the focus on videotaping, the focus on power rack training, the focus on core training has really been implemented much earlier in the season than it has last season. Training-wise, we're definitely much further ahead than we were last year. But you can't forget the things that got you to the success you did last year, which is those three things, positive family atmosphere and those hard work ethic. And with those three, I think you're always going to see the process of each individual focusing on themselves to improve that. How we plan on hopefully improving within the standings and as a team this year is by just the maturation of not just the swimmers themselves, but the coaching staff. As a coach, I've been fortunate enough to add Sean Warlick, Amanda Kalegian, and bring back Christina Perovich as our diving coach. And three of them have really brought something to the table that has helped us improve as a team there. I think Sean is really bringing a technical aspect that we didn't have last year. Amanda brings a race analysis, being her specialties were butterfly and the IM. And Christina was an Italian national diving coach and is only helping Jessica Robson, Rachel, Nia, and Sarah Sharp really improve their diving.
Well, great stuff. So one final question. If you had to pick one thing that excites you most about this season, what would you say that is?
It's a good question. I think that the most exciting thing for me this year is to actually have the first year out of the way and to actually get down to business, which is the training. We did change a lot. We did rip the Band-Aid and pretty much say this is how it's going to be, and we had some ups and downs in the result. But by the time we hit the end of the year, the confidence was sky high. Everybody saw lifetime bests. I think the team believes. They believe in what we're doing and they believe in the process there. And which excites me the most is that I think those results are only going to carry, not from last year, they're going to carry into our first dual meet, which is December 3rd and 4th. And I really just can't wait to see some of the surprise look on some of the other coaches when our team looks totally different.
Great. Well, thanks for talking with me and good luck this season. I hope everything goes the way you expect.
All right, thank you very much.